All right, here we go with season 3 of Alice in Borderland. I took a very brief, very short break between season 2 and season 3. Just you barely notice the break I took between. You know, it's actually a good thing it took so long because I found a new site to check this out on, and it doesn't have all the issues where I can touch something. Here, let me touch the browser. You don't see a pop up, do you? Wow, that's amazing. Maybe it also won't have some of the problems like it was bad where it's like it would glitch, it would skip ahead and stuff, and I was having to edit. That was a real pain in the ass. That's one of the reasons I took a break. I was like so annoyed with the place I was watching it at. This new place seems much more stable. There may not be the issue could have been the source video, but I'm assuming it was just the place I was watching it. So this should be much smoother, much more streamlined. It doesn't lag like the other side does. Much more enjoyable experience for me. You don't really notice on your end because I fix it in post, right? But for me, it's much more enjoyable. So now I'm actually looking forward to watching this shit. No technical problems. I can just enjoy the show. So you know how we do this here? Cue it up at the end of the dump from Netflix. When the end goes completely off the screen, I'll say mark. It's gonna come fast. I've already seen the end on my screen. It's gonna, like we're talking 2 seconds. So be ready. Have your button on the unpause button, and then we should be like have your finger on the unpause button, and we should be in sync. So here it comes. Mark. I'm really curious how they're gonna do this. Bring them back into it. You're gonna become the man. Become part of authority. We're not gonna know each other if we go back home. Ah, shit. I guess I have to go with you. Yeah, I'm not trying to kill motherfuckers. I can't remember. I put this on the anime channel, so I can't be cussing. So I will remember that. Or will it just be these characters? The ones who accept will follow them. I don't believe that. I think we're getting Alice and whatever her name is. I just want to hang out and probably die, but mostly hang out. Yeah. Yeah, your story ain't gonna make any sense. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Your story makes sense then, if that's where we stop. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Why would they interrogate people who had a meteor strike? Like, it's obviously a meteor strike. What are you asking about? Why would you be interrogating these people? Hmm. They must know something. They're probing. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. What, like Pinocchio? Nope. Pinocchio. I think I was trying to say Pinocchio. Pinocchio, not Pinocchio. How about Whist? That game hasn't been played in a couple hundred years. How many times I gotta say no, asshole? Yeah, they didn't want to hear everything, man. What if they're part of the government? The government knows this should be happening, right? Yeah. Look, man, I don't remember shit. Yeah, really? Don't you ever interrupt my session again, Stanley. Right, yeah, that is true. Psychologists have to be very careful. Yeah, you're the one who mentioned games, man, not him. Okay, okay. Well, fireworks thing that was him. Man, you're reaching. You must have had your own experience. Yeah, see, the fact that he's in a wheelchair means he experienced this one time. That's why he believes. Yeah. Wow, that's very hateful. Yeah, he be remembering shit. It's been 5 years, huh? Interesting. 5 years they've been looking at this shit. I don't remember shit. You making these people cry, man. It's bullshit. Why would we cooperate? Yes, you have to cooperate with the government, right? No, it's been 5 years since his accident. It hasn't been 5 years since this. Okay. Or has it been 5 years? I don't know. He intentionally ran into some bitch. Yeah, I bet you did. Do you have any research money? Yeah, not gonna happen. Teddy bears. Teddy bears. See, I believe crazy people. I like crazy people, so you can confide in me. There she is. Wait, no, that's not. Is it? Yeah, I think it is actually. Wait, why'd these two hook up? So it has been 5 years. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. It sounds sus. Yep. Psychopathology. I wonder why they want to cooperate so much. It's been 5 years, man. Leave me alone. Yeah. Bunch of bullshit. Yeah. Maybe that's why they're cooperating. He's turned his life around. Yeah. Oh, shit. Quit perving on us, man. How's the peeping back there? Answers from the afterlife. Right? Transcribing your shit. We spent a lot of time in there. It's only a 6 episode season. We can't spend all of one episode trying to get back, man. Never contact me again. Oh shit. Yeah. He's paying for information. I guess they haven't rebuilt yet, have they? That looks like that same intersection, though. Man, that's a lot of pedestrian traffic. I would never come to this intersection again. Believe that shit. I'd be traumatized. Guess they haven't rebuilt it all yet. What are you up to, man? I guess he's chasing down that lead, huh? Interesting sound design they got going on here. He can keep you waiting all day. God damn it. Let's see. I wonder if she's somebody we know. They're hiding her face. Wonder if he was in this situation. He went to the games, got injured, but survived. Yeah. So we're ready to order. There you go. Yep, I think this is how they get back. They get back through like some group hypnosis or some shit, right? Rather than another accident. Because what would be the likelihood of that? Yeah, a lot of anal. You wouldn't like it. Mm-hmm. I see. But mostly they're sexy. Yeah. Interesting that they've got a new main character. Yeah. No subject. You put a subject in my shit. I need to know whether I should look into open email or not. Supporting yourself with just your arms would be hard as hell, man. Yeah. Oh shit, really? I didn't think he was gonna pass scrutiny. 2024. Interesting. I've heard the talk. People say season 3 sucks. So far, I'm liking it. Now, we're only 15 minutes in, but, I like we're focusing on a new character. He's intriguing. He's mysterious. I like the angle they're taking on this. They're not going to make it another accident, I don't think. I think it's be this group hypnosis shit, right? But we'll see how that plays out. I could be making an assumption. This feels very gamey. Kind of how they be doing in games. You're by yourself. You walk down hallways. They got signs pointing different directions. This is very gamey. I guess I'm going that way. Arrows are in universal language. I think this is also universal for stop. I think in any language you would understand this. We're putting a metaphorical wall up so that you will stop so you don't run into the wall, right? That's what people read this as. Guess who? They look like they're ready to play a game. Everybody got their phone? The hell you all looking at? Now we're talking. This ought to be good. I did take a seat. I'm in my seat. Okay, so I guess I gotta move over that one. Okay, so you want me to levitate over to the other seat, you asshole? I mean, he can get around a little bit, but this is unreasonable. Just let me sit in my own seat, bitch. Jesus. This better be worth it. There's something to do with it. They got these chairs rigged or something. Yeah, you're about to. You played too much. Yeah. Old maid. I don't know, man. I don't know that I remember the rules for old maid. Got the shit pre-dealt. Why would I trust that? Yeah. Let's see. Oh. Oh. That's why we had to sit in the chair. If you get out of the chair, you're dead. Yeah. Yeah. These are pretty heavy stakes, man. Jesus. Get out of the chair and find out. Guess nobody thought to look at the bottom of the chair, huh? Oh, Jesus. Or under the table, for that matter. I should have known when he made me get in his chair something was up. Watch how you take shit from my hand. Somebody's going to get zapped pretty soon here. We're running out of players. Running out of cards, I mean. What happens if you get all pairs? Do you win? Oh, so it's not good to... Jesus. It's not good to run out of cards. Damn. I'm going to take that Joker from you. That's why he's crying. He knows he can get his Joker taken, man. Jesus. And see, you would know. Actually, you would know, wouldn't you, that he has a Joker. Because a dude wouldn't just die if you take one card if he still has cards left. So you know he just got the Joker taken from him. So now we know who has the Joker. Yep, you're dead as hell. Damn. If you're thinking strategically, you're just trying to, and I would have been looking to see where he put that card. He's only got two. You either get an ace and you die, or you get the Joker and you live. Yep, that's the way it works. Just take a damn card. He's trying to tell you which one's which. But he don't believe you. He don't believe you. I was trying to help you out, brother. That's why they're making him where he's not a killer. He was trying to help the dude out. He's one to sacrifice his own life. So we like the character, right? It's writer manipulation is what that is. The writer's manipulating you into liking the character. Like I said before, all writing is about manipulating the audience. That's all it is. Writers are master manipulators. Well, now that you've proven your mettle, I guess we're sending you over there. Great. You know, it's fitting that we played a card game to get here, considering how important cards are to the Borderlands, right? Oh, shit. 22 minutes, huh? Before we get the credits. I didn't think we were getting the credits. So I guess he's going to be our main character this season instead of the other two, which makes more sense. I thought they were just going to keep the same characters from last season and somehow bring them back. This makes a hell of a lot more sense. New character, new experiences. So, you know, that works for me. It is interesting how they're going to tell a story in just 6 episodes. The previous story was told out over 2 seasons of 8, I think it was. Was it 8 episodes each? 10? Can't remember. I think it was 8. So it had over twice as much time to tell a story. Technically, everybody at the card table should get over here because if you die in our world, you get over to the Borderlands, right? But maybe it's if you're in the you're in between life and death, right? Maybe that's what it is. And those were clearly had already reached death. What are you doing here, baby? Is that the same actor that played her dad in the original 2 seasons? Doesn't I don't know. I can't remember. You know me, terrible with faces, but it doesn't seem like it is. Well, that sucks. But why are we sticking with these two? Maybe they are going to go back to the Borderlands. Well, I say these two. So far, it's just her. Okay, now it's both of them. Clearly, I'm not okay. Um, per my last email, I am not okay. By the way, if you ever see me do this, I literally can't tell the difference of whether I'm hearing it through the headphones or hearing it through the external speakers. Sometimes I check to make sure because I've had a situation where it'd be coming out of the external speakers and I think it's coming out of the headphones because I only have one good ear, and then it ruins the video because YouTube will block it for having the audio. Whoever thought we'd be relegated to a situation where we're pushing papers, man? Accounting and all this bureaucratic bullshit. I'm not used to all this domestic bullshit. You're gonna pull the enamel off your teeth, you dumbass. Jesus. That's not sus to you? That's all the news we're gonna hear about that, I'm sure. Yeah. Very exciting. Tell you what, man. PTSD for real. This kind of reminds me of. I wonder if any meteorites have ever hit Japan because there's been several anime that have dealt with that. I guess there's no part of the world that a meteorite hasn't hit sooner or later, but sometime in the last 100 years, I wonder if that's happened. I haven't heard about it. If it has, who is that? Somebody who remembers? Oh, wait a minute. I think I do recognize her. I think she remembers. The PTSD is really bad. Why'd that door slide? She knows you. Yep, she remembers. The door slid shut by itself. Yeah. See you in another life, brother. Trying to see what she's seeing here. What are you tripping off of? Yeah, some people call it the Borderlands. Yeah. Well, he don't remember shit. It pretty much sucked ass, yes. Seaside Paradise. Hey, this is that hotel. Oh, I see. This is that hotel. Right. That's why she was like, "Wow, this feels familiar." She saw it in a very different way. Yep. I think she's starting to remember. Yeah. As Stephen King once said many times, there are other worlds than these. Survived ish. This would be wild, man. Deja vu at the worst. I told you I have really bad deja vu about once a year. It hits me so hard I get nauseous, right? I'm 100% convinced I've been in a situation before, been in a place before, had a conversation before. This would be the worst deja vu ever. Yeah. You starting to see shit. I guess they took the furniture out. Yeah, this ain't good, man. Not what you want. I need to drag you into my delusion. Why the hell would you want to go back? You declined for a reason. Oh, shit. Well, that's not good. Oh, shit. Yeah. Do drugs with me. Yeah, shit. Now we gotta pretend we're just gonna have a normal conversation. Yeah, that's that deja vu hitting your ass, boy. You have to take a seat. It's not a good feeling. That's very creepy. Immediately take the shoes off the second you get in the house. There's a couple households here in America that do that. I've known several. I'm tripping, man. You good? She's remembered. Speak. Where the hell are you? I think her name is Usagi. That should be easy to remember. Usagi. What the hell, man? Get location. Find my phone. Yeah, they're in the Borderlands. You can't reach them right now. I think she just crossed over. Shit, I think somehow my thing went off whack. What the hell did that was weird. So the captions were a little off kilter here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like shorten this up here. No can do. She is out of here. Public Safety Division. Man, it's suspicious that she just disappeared. The hell you talking about? He's gonna have to find his way over to the Borderlands now. Right. Yeah, that's you recognize that hotel. Yeah, very creepy. Briefly. Not good. Yeah. How you gonna kidnap somebody in a wheelchair? She ran off with him. I don't want to be indelicate. You're about to be indelicate. I'll whip your ass. Yeah, yeah, come on, man. I don't you don't mean to be indelicate. I will whip your ass. Oh, it is a hotel. That is suspicious, I guess. Me look into? Aren't you the damn police? What do you mean me look into it? The hell are you talking about, man? He's ready to. Speaking of whipping ass, he's ready to beat this guy's ass. Yeah. Before her, though, right? It was like, I think if we go by the editing, he disappeared a day or two before she did. He went to the afterlife, just not the way you think. Various occult gatherings. One of them got him. Mass suicides and cults. He's going to start getting his memories. He's investigating all of us. Say, what's this? That's the interview. So she's letting him have the run of the office, huh? This is his personal ass office. It's so interesting that she would want to go back when she chose to leave, right? You think she would remember that decision, you know? Yeah, we were cool. Oh shit. This feels very personal. Shouldn't be watching it. I don't understand. They were married, right? So why'd they have separate places? He went to her place, her apartment. Why'd they have separate residences? Yeah, this ain't good, bro. Like the slow pan in, right? Or pull in, I think is what we call it. The editing's very interesting. I think the editing's different than the first two seasons. It's more personal, if that makes any sense. They didn't do a lot of close ups in the first two seasons. It's only a nightmare if you don't like it. She thinks he's over in the Borderlands. Like, she just doesn't have a clear picture of what the hell's going on here. He was not there, man. Here it is. If you go looking for it, you will find it. You're pretty awesome. Are you guys recruiting? Is that why you keep coming over here to get pull people out? Yep, I'm pretty awesome. I made a decision, man. I made a decision to leave. This is how they get you. Great. Because he's going to have to find her. That's the reason for him to go there. What's the reason for her to go there? I guess her dad, which just doesn't make sense compared to the first two seasons. You keep my wife's name and her position out of your mouth. He didn't say her name, but he definitely said your wife. So keep that name out your mouth. I'm not sure the writing's going to make sense, but I'll tell you what, visually, editorially, director wise, this has been a good outing. This has been a good premiere to the season. It's very visually interesting. I like how he came out of shadows, how they're doing the transitions. The way they're editing this is really good, man. Oh shit. He's gonna have to go in there to get her. Oh Jesus. There's a man with her, huh? If that's her dad that's with her, that'd be wild. Oh Jesus Christ. This we need. Apparently she didn't. She definitely wouldn't have gone over there if she knew. Well, the stage is set, the board is set, you might say. He's gonna have to find a way over there. Because she's not here, bro. She is not here in this world. There he is. F that dude. Go over there and slap the piss out of him. The hell are you thinking, man? Leave my wife out of this shit. He's the one. Looks like some kind of like lover's suicide pact, right? But whatever they think in this world don't matter. Yeah, that's not what that is. Your little terrestrial investigation is irrelevant. Yep, seems likely. But it ain't. Look, you need to calm down, bro. This ain't good, man. There's gonna be a playing card in her jacket pocket or some shit. They had it covered. They were holding it for like a reveal. There's a box that came in. They took it out of the box, laid it on the table, and then covered it so he wouldn't see it when he first came in. They wanted to reveal it. Y'all, man, y'all tripping. Like, what are you getting out of this? Little dog and pony show. Notice that there's plastic on top of it so that you can't touch it and uh, well, they call it pollute the evidence, essentially. That's actually pretty intelligent. They got it covered up, or it looks like it's just almost like it's individually packaged, so that you can't contaminate the evidence, but you can see it all clearly. So that's a great way to organize the evidence. There it is. Yep, it's all connected. You will start to believe. Yeah, feign ignorance. That's why I picked it up. It seems weird, but I don't remember. He gets over to Borderlands. He's gonna beat this dude's ass, man. I'm telling you, he's gonna come across that table. Boy, wait till I find you over there. He got her wrapped up in this shit, man. She was out. She was out, and he dragged her back in. That's Japanese for choo choo, I guess. Do Japanese trains even go choo choo? I thought they were electric. Yeah, you need to get your ass over there. Bring her back. He seemed like a joker too. It's very weird. Yeah, it's all coming together for him, right? You really want to go over there and risk death? Hell yeah, man. Let's get my girl back. See, they're also making they up the stakes. It's also his child, not just his wife, right? You need to get your ass over there, bro. Help her get through the games. Well, you brought the shit up, so don't be act like you don't want to help now. You brought the shit up, man. What, 2 minutes? Right. Gotcha. A collective unconscious. 2 minutes ain't much time, man. But it's a different. Time runs differently over there. Weeks. Right. Nothing makes sense, man. Just do it. I like the collective unconscious idea. You know, people are hating on this season. People say the season sucks. So far, I'm in, man. It looks good. Well, hypothetically, put me to death. You're dead. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. Why are you asking stupid questions? Oh, shit. I guess assisted suicide is not kosher over in Japan, which they used to believe in that, right? We talked about this before. No, I was talking about it in anime, actually. She just died, didn't she? You got 2 minutes. Yeah. You need to do this in the next minute. Bring your ass back. You're goddamn right. You better do this shit fast. Hope you got the hypodermic ready. Because if she just checked out, she's got 90 seconds left. Because it took them time to call you, too. All right. Here it is. But lay your ass down. We ain't got time to talk, man. You in or not? Take your jacket off. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hey, what are you asking questions for, man? You're in, you're out. All right. So in 2 minutes, I'm gonna squeeze your nuts really effing hard, and that'll wake you back up. I assume. Well, you better drop out, man. We ain't got time for this like slow death shit. You're dead as hell. So how do we cross over then? Yeah, you're dead as hell, boy. Oh, okay. You're already in. You're just in this room in the Borderlands. Okay, kind of like they had the architecture. It was the same in both places. What is not clicking for you, man? Boy, I tell you what. Some of these fictional characters are some dumb motherfuckers, man. I swear to God. Make the connection. They're going to send you to another world, and where you injected you with something that's going to send you to another world, all of a sudden she disappeared and you're calling her name out like you expect her to pop up. The hell is wrong with you, man? Clearly you went to the other world. I know we buy in quicker. A lot of this is just, it takes time to buy in. I understand that. But some of this shit you should be, oh, okay, that's what the situation is. I got you. Your first game starts immediately. Proceed. 15 kilometers? You have till sundown? 15 kilometers. I know there's more kilometers per mile, so it's not 15 miles. That's still quite a distance. It's probably about 10 miles. I could walk 3.5 miles an hour. So we're talking 3 hours, man. You're back. Yeah, but y'all hate, man. This is very interesting to me. I like it. They increase the stakes. There's one writing problem which I've already touched on. His motivations are pristine. They're crystal clear. There's no question. Like that, his motivations are perfect, right? Like we don't question it. We question why he's not walking faster. They said sundown, dumbass. But we don't question his motivations. Her motivations are a retcon. There's nothing will convince me otherwise. Yes, she did miss her dad and the trauma and everything, but she never, for a second, implied 6 kilometers. Boy, you better hurry up. It's already sundown. What the hell you taking you so long? She never for a second implied she was looking for dad over there. They never implied he was over there. Like that motivation just doesn't. Why would she want that, right? Like they tried to retcon it with dialogue, but I don't buy it. So that's a problem. I don't believe that. But other than that, I mean that's fine. We can move past that. We want another season of a good story, right? So whatever. But it is. I'm not going to pretend it's not there. It is a writing problem. But it's not a deal breaker. See, that's the difference, right? There could be retcons and plot holes or whatever, character plot holes. But is it a deal breaker or not? In this case, it's not a deal breaker. Dude, you are so boned. I can't wait till he meets her here and gets an explanation for what the hell she was thinking. There it is. The use of tech in this world, now that we know what it is a little strange to me. Maybe it's because what people expect. They were trying to imply some kind of sci-fi angle. That's why they had tech. But now you just might as well be a magical field instead of a tech field, right? Magic would make more sense because it's a supernatural kind of thing. It's a paranormal, right? It's not technology. Technology has nothing to do with it. Now, their collective unconscious expects technology, so it's there, like the cell phones and shit. I'm just saying, I think it would read better if it was a magic field instead of a technology field. Now that we know what it is. I bet some of the game masters are going to be people we knew last season, right? You're goddamn right it will. Hell yeah. So, like I said, I pretty much covered it already. I think it's really good. I'm enjoying it. And I think the haters just need to stop hating, I guess. Because it's not going to be as good as season 1 and 2, but it's an additional story with characters we like, with the mythology we like, that extends the mythology. You got a new character that's very interesting, and this is all intriguing and stuff. I like the real world, like we spent almost a whole episode in the real world. That was all very interesting. So I like it. Now, one other thing I was talking about was in an anime, I talked about the fact I don't know if suicide or attempted suicide is socially embarrassing in Japan, like it is here in the United States. People who try to kill themselves in the United States kind of get ostracized a little bit. They get pitied. People, it's just very embarrassing, right? The whole thing's embarrassing for both parties. Like you just look down, you see a person has a scar, you're embarrassed and they're embarrassed. Is that a thing in Japan? Because they have a rich, deep cultural heritage of that being socially acceptable, of that actually being what the expectation. It's what you're supposed to do. Have they, in the past 60, 70 years, reverse engineered this and just created a new culture where now it's socially unacceptable and it's embarrassing if you try it? Because apparently they have a law now that you can't have assisted suicide in Japan. When that used to be the thing, man, the dude would stab himself in the gut and you'd have a buddy who would help you out, right? What? That's assisted suicide if I've ever heard of it. Now it's illegal? Well, we used to have dueling in the United States. and it became illegal. You can't duel anymore. I challenge you to a duel. Let's go out there at sundown and try to kill each other. The winner loses because they go to prison. That's it. It's not a socially acceptable thing in the United States anymore. It's illegal. So they could have done that over there. I don't know. I'm asking a question because I don't know. But I do think it's such. I never really thought about it until today, and now this is the second thing I've watched today where it's come up. So that's kind of interesting.